Art is generally understood as an activity or product done by people with a communicative or aesthetic purpose, something that expresses an idea, an emotion, or more generally, a worldview. It is a component of culture reflecting economic and social substratas in its design. To this old man, belief as religious faith is a sacred art, and it is a vague expression that I never confuse as logic, science, or anything bound by anything but your imagination. Entering this day of existence, I came down the stairs of my dwelling from my room of sleep to gather my food, pronounce gratitude for its nourishment, and eat my breakfast for the start of my story. But as my feet came to the awakened floor, there were three beings already present to introduce me to this day. In the kitchen was a man of inquiry who was cooking up questions. Sitting at the table was a woman called Acceptance who sat quietly waiting in the dining room, and over in the living room was a mysterious presence that called itself Belief. I asked the man of inquiry, "Why are you here in my kitchen, and what is your purpose?" "I am the man cooking up the fuel of question, and I will give you the seed of action with motivation and energy so that you will progress through this day." I was thankful and felt blessed with his presence. I went to the table and asked the woman of acceptance what her purpose was at my table. She declared that she had no agenda for herself, but explained that she was present to be the holy receptacle for the seed of inquiry, and through her being, other seeds of inquiry would evolve. I was grateful, humbled, and felt blessed with her presence. I gazed over at the room of living to the uncertain presence that called itself Belief. "What is your purpose and why are you here?" "I am here because you need me. I am the elixir of answers before the questions, the shortcut to the utopia of arrival. Let my presence anoint you and your company, and you and I can be as one. Let the seeds of inquiry come into my midst for purification." But I was not ready to invite it into my kitchen. "Maybe later," I said. I explained that I really just came to eat breakfast, and I thanked it for the possibilities its presence offered me. I sat calm in a meditative trance. But then this belief became more aggressive. It approached with printed answers to questions not asked. Billboards, bumper stickers, and advertisements, all with a price that began to entice, threaten, coerce, extort, and get very close to the room in which I sat. Belief then opened the door of my dwelling to men yelling incessantly into a microphone, amplifying fear and mistrust, politics and war, deception, and finally, death of conscience. Their roads to my doorstep had become polluted with the profit of the unquestioned dominance of the unnecessary. It sought to replace the man of inquiry with a Pop-Tart white sugar filler existence of unburied, non-degradable trash of the human, not always so kind, and the door to my dwelling closed by its own weight. I had not yet received breakfast and had no energy, purpose, desire, or pleasure for the ill-timed advances of belief. So Acceptance and I sat quietly waiting for seeds. I realized that this mysterious thing that called itself belief had not come through the womb of acceptance and was not from the seed of inquiry, but was predatory in its existence, offering something I did not need with a high price of terminally ill side effects. Before this breakfast, I will say grace with the blessings of inquiry and acceptance, and I am truly blessed with belief on this day.